Okay, I'm back. Probably should have used the bathroom before I started recording. Anyway. What happens if I put this in? I'll just get water, yeah. Duh! Carbon black, nah. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, polymers. I believe I was talking about polymers. None of those contain glycine. Yeah, there you go. It's an amino acid. I was about to talk about polymers. Polymers are chains of monomer units in a repeating pattern. Cellulose is entirely just glucose. Just glucose everywhere. That's cellulose. It's just a long chain of glucose. That's how you make cellulose. Cellulose. I wonder if they have polymers. Let me see. Yeah, they've got polymers. No kidding. Anyway, and proteins are polymers of amino acids. Such as, when I put that blue wool in there, it gives out glycine, which is an amino acid. That is, because wool is a type of a hair, really. So it's a protein. It's a structural protein. Our hair is a structural protein. Skeleton, anything that's in our bone can be a skeletal protein. The proteins in our bones are structural proteins. The shell of a lobster or whatever, that's a protein. Those are structural proteins. There's structural proteins required for everything. And see, amino acids. So basically what you've got here is a chain of amino acids. Right? This is a chain of amino acids, and they're making the protein polymer that is in string. So obviously the amino acid. So obviously, whatever protein wool is made of is a polymer of glycine and lazurite, and actually it's a polymer of glycine. Lazurite is the blue dye. So it's a polymer of is an amino acid made entirely out of glycine. It's a protein made entirely out of glycine. Let's see, hemoglobin, that's the stuff in your blood. Keratin is the stuff in your hair. All of those things are proteins made from amino acid chains. Denaturation of proteins can cause serious and harmful effects to your body. Come on, there's got to be something in here I can look at. Denaturation of proteins can cause some serious harm to your body. If you... Arrgh! Okay, try to not aim at something organic. Proteins are, let's see, flax seeds. It's organic, but, it's flax. But yeah, like if you denature hemoglobin, for instance, that means your blood won't actually be able to carry its nutrients properly, and you'll get sickle cell anemia, which is a genetic disorder. It's actually causing your genes. The denaturation of hemoglobin is a genetic disorder. Gotta get beryllium somewhere. Where the hell am I gonna find beryllium? Looking. Just keep looking. Stone, silicon, and oxygen at a 10% rate. Bone meal. Titanium dioxide. I don't need any titanium. Jesus Christ. I don't think these are registered. No, they're not registered. Cellulose. Take a look at that for a second. C6H10O5. Yeah, glucose is C6H12O6. And when they combine together, they get rid of 2 of the hydrogens and 1 of the oxygen. Guess what happens to 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen? They form water. It's called dehydration synthesis, and it's one of the reasons why it's not recommended to take sucrose, for instance, as your primary source of sugar. Because sucrose, to break down sucrose, it's made of fructose and glucose, and your body wants the glucose. So in order to separate the glucose from the sucrose, in order to get the glucose out of the sucrose, you need to use hydrolysis, which requires water. Damn it. It requires you using water to, you have to add water into it. And, that just ends up using water, so it can actually cause dehydration. Even though it's not dehydration synthesis, dehydration is the extraction of water from the reactants, alright, not from the source. So, dehydration synthesis is needless to say annoyance. So, yeah, hydrolysis is not something you want to rely on for your energy. It's best to use fructose, which occurs naturally in fruit, as that doesn't require hydrolysis to decompose. Beryllium. Where the hell am I gonna get beryllium? Let's see if I can get these cattle and get another generation. Yet another member of the new generation of cattle. Is it time yet? Is that time to breed yet? Yes, that one is ready to breed, and so is that one. There we go, some experience, and there we go, that's our next generation. Alright, we're going to wait for those two to grow up, and when they do, they will be ready for the leather collection. Let's see. Now, back to my problem at hand, getting hold of element beryllium. Such an awesome task. How do you expect me to get a hold of beryllium? Come on, let's see. Alright, let's just try it. Nope, didn't work. This is getting annoying. Lead ore, bone meal, nickelite, sand. Oh god. There's something in here that I can use to try and get a hold of a little bit of beryllium. Let's try gravel. Let's see what's in gravel. It's silicon dioxide, of course. But what about on the off chance we get flint? So let's see if we can't get some flint. I'll try using a shovel. That might increase my chance of getting flint. I mean, I don't know, but you never know. These things happen. Especially a game like this that has hidden physics. Roots has a lot of mods installed that I don't even want to begin going through trying to figure out which one is which and which one does what. So I'm just really just going to find out as I go along what does what. And get a stone shovel. Jump. Because wood is not really expendable, but stone is. There we go, flint. Oh, you're fucking with me, right? There we go, flint. Let's see, I'm gonna have to empty this out into a chest. All the more reason why I need backpacks soon. Let's see. silicon dioxide. 50% chance. Shit. Well, I'm all out of ideas. I really am. I guess we better just start planting some trees and build an axe, plant some trees, and iron's not really expendable. I tried playing Better Than Wolves again, which used to be one of my favorite mods. Now I'm just like when I play it because A, it's locked on medium, which normally I wouldn't have a bother with if I had some time to adjust to their new systems first, to all the other new things that they added first, because let's think of what else they've added. Slow movement on terrain. When you smelt iron, you get out an iron ingot. You get out an iron nugget. It's just not the same anymore. Now, come on, take a look. I mean, I missed it. It was fun. Oh, thank God. This mod. This is another favorite mod of mine that I'm so glad was added. Just instant tree cut down with an axe. It's so awesome. It was just, a blessing for me. Oh yeah, it also dramatically decreased your chopping power with your hand, and wood tools are one use only. It's sad, mate. I mean, really, it's kinda nerve-wracking to try and play. Did I leave the door open? Nah, it's good to go. Some dirt, so we can be sure, so that we can keep trying, right? You gotta keep trying. We got our shovel, just keep trying. Just keep piling through the dirt. Keep trying, right? Get ourselves some shovel on. Boys in the middle, we're shoveling. Shovel some shit. I'm a bit partial to birchwood. I like the birchwood the best. I know it sounds strange because, I mean, technically they all are the same in the end, but I'm partial to birchwood. I like birchwood the best. Alright, here we go. But yeah, I mean, if they let me play on peaceful for my first time playing the game, then I would be okay with it. I need some time on peaceful to get used to exactly what this mod is allowing me to do and what it isn't allowing me to do. And that's one thing it didn't do. Let's just collect some more wool for the... table. It's disappointing, low harvest. That's alright. I'm thinking, should we count hydrogen in the alkali earth metals? I mean, seriously. It's hydrogen. It's not technically an... Uh-oh, security breach possibility. Crap. I have to just walk around everywhere in this fence looking for them. They're so annoying. There we go. There we go. I think I'm going to build a boat dock somewhere that I can get access to so I can just get around here. You know, maybe bypass that fence I've got. There's a lot to be done. A lot to annex. Alright, there we go. 2 more. And there we go. That finishes off the alkalis and the alkali earths. Oops. No, wait. No, it doesn't. Let me count. I need to count just to be sure. I probably shouldn't have fallen off like that, because I need to get to the top of this ramp. The top of that tower. Alright, now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and... Nope. We gotta put 1 more on each. And then we have to make our hydrogen, which is so incredibly special because it's hydrogen. It's true, you know, hydrogen is separate from the rest of the elements on its table. Oh yeah, that reminded me, I was also going to make some ladders for this. Now, should I make the hydrogen elevated one up above to signify its difference, or should I just do that by color? Ah, screw it. And there we go. That's the that's going to be our height standard for everything else on this table. Time to switch to our transition metals. Or our inert gases. Or we can go to the complete other end of the spectrum and do our inert gases next. But actually no. Next stop, the transition metals. Charge! I've designed this thing so you can get in at pretty much any side, but nothing can get out. You can get in, but I designed this thing so that you can get in but not out. Now, you can't let them just roam off, do their own thing. You gotta give them space, sure, but I've got to be able to keep track of them. Okay, now we just gotta do some washing. Huh? I was pretty sure this was the method for bleaching off any wool. That's weird. I swore you could bleach wool by putting bone meal on it. White wool. And just get some normal white wool here. Oh no, wait. It's wool. Alright, so. Take a deep breath, hope the game doesn't crash. Yay! Yeah, if you bleach. You. No! Oh, phew. Brush. Okay, case. The cases, those are gonna be pretty cool. Display cases. Ender chest, backpack, ender tank. These things are weird. A bar graph, cool. I wonder what mod that comes from. Those are probably from whatever you call it there, the Thaumcraft. Shapeless crafting, I should have said. Well, I could bleach it with a minium stone and a philosopher's stone, neither of which are updated yet. Neither of which have a recipe yet. Fantastic. And absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. What else can we do with this here wool? What else to do with the wool? What to do with the wool? What to do with the wool? Oh, yeah. We could make cases with it. Item frames, you know? Just something we're proud of. Make a bed. Well, I don't see much use for that. Could make a bed. Don't see much use for it, but could make a bed. Well, let's see. Let's go through the types of cases, things I can build. Let's go through the recipes again, see what I can do with it. Let's see. Uses for my black wool. Please don't. Yes. I get really nervous about this. Painting. Don't really want a painting. A paintbrush. That looks like a red power paintbrush. A black lined oak case. Huh. Yeah. Could always make a case. A chest. I could make myself ender chest with some extra portable space. An ender pouch. Yeah, right. You see what that stuff requires? Please. Let's see what else. Insulated wire, alloy wire, bucket, tank. I know I've seen this. I've already been through this, but let's see. Oh, black wool card, black wool ender tank. Oh, no kidding. Minium stone. Micro blocks. I can make it into a slab. Mixer. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can make a display case. But other than that, I really don't see much use for this wool. I'll start to gather dust. Ah, portal craft. That's something else I might aspire to create one day. Oh yes, I almost forgot I had to make hazmat suits just in case. Because, you know, you never know what could happen. Ooh, fishing craft, that's cool. There's just so much that I haven't discovered yet. Speakers?